watching The 7 from WATE 6 on your side.
Good evening, I'm Bo Williams, and welcome to The 7. Let's get a look at the Big 7 stories right now. Topping our list for us tonight, we are continuing to follow the three mysterious deaths at the Sandals Emerald Bay Resort in the Bahamas. Investigators still awaiting lab results after taking samples from the victims and their rooms. Yesterday, we told you about the death of a Maryville couple, Robbie and Michael Phillips. The two were found dead on Friday in a villa they were renting. A third tourist, Vincent Shirella from Florida, was also found dead at an adjacent beachside villa. Police say the Phillips both showed signs of convulsion, but no signs of trauma were found. As for the Florida couple, their son tells ABC News his mother had swollen legs and arms and that she could not move. At last update, she is still in the hospital tonight. Because of the mysterious nature of the incident, the Bahamas Minister of Health and Wellness announced that environmental health scientists, physicians, and others are investigating to ensure there was not a public health hazard.
Our forensic scientists have also collected samples from both of the rooms to determine whether or not any contaminants are present.
So far, these deaths are being considered an isolated incident. Officials say it does not appear to be foul play, and there is no ongoing threat at the resort. Meanwhile, Sandals says it is actively supporting the investigation and the families involved. In light of these recent deaths, some of you may be debating whether to take that next big trip, particularly to other countries. We spoke with a local travel agent who is giving advice to people hesitant to pack their bags. Lena Shatara says she's telling people don't cancel your plans and especially do not panic. After nearly 4 decades of planning trips, Shatara knows how to ensure not just a fun trip, but also a safe one.
Research is key. Looking up what people have said about the resort in every little detail and about the area in itself. Crime can happen anywhere. It exists everywhere. It's up to the individual to practice common sense and practice caution.
Shatara says research your destination's location, its reviews, its nearby spots, and find out what kind of people will be staying at your destination. And never, ever tell a stranger where you're staying. For more tips on how to keep your family safe when traveling and for the latest on the Phillips case, visit WATE.com. Next here on the Big 7, 2 people were injured in a crash involving a Madisonville police officer this afternoon. It happened on Highway 411. Madisonville Police Chief Danny Russell tells us the officer involved in the crash was flown to UT Medical Center for treatment and says he is expected to be okay. Now, we're also learning a woman was hurt in this incident. She was taken to an area hospital by ambulance. We're still waiting to hear about her condition tonight. The crash caused damage to the police SUV and splintered a utility pole, closing the roadway in both directions for a while, but it has since reopened. And our next Big 7 story tonight, the body of an East Tennessee man has been recovered from the Little River in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. The National Park Service says rangers and first responders found 72-year-old Charles Queen of Bybee in the middle of the river. We're told his car was found 600 feet upriver, parked near a steep embankment. Right now, the National Park Service is saying there are no obvious signs of foul play. It adds an autopsy will be performed on Queen to determine how he died and when his death happened. Of course, we will keep you updated. Next now on the Big 7, police have identified the victim of a shooting at a Gatlinburg cabin. They say 21-year-old Julian Popoka admitted to shooting his girlfriend Shelby Booth on Saturday. She was visiting from South Carolina when she was killed. The Sevier County Sheriff's Office says Booth's body was found inside a rental cabin along Caney Creek Road, just off the spur. Documents add Popoka shot Booth during an argument. He is charged with second-degree murder. Next on the Big 7, we are hearing from the son of a woman killed by Casey White. White made national news as the Alabama fugitive who escaped jail with the help of Corrections Officer Vicki White. Rutherford County resident Austin Williams was 35 years old when his mother, 58-year-old Connie Ridgway, was killed in her Alabama apartment one October evening in 2015. To Williams, Casey White had become a household name long before making recent headlines.
The only thought going through my head is that you're the guy who killed my mother. You just imagine someone like him, 6'9", 330 pounds, getting into my mother's apartment and just, brutally stabbing her. It's just unimaginable.
Williams recounting his disbelief learning Casey was on the run. The getaway vehicle ditched so close to his home in neighboring Williamson County, he feared there'd never be justice for his mother. He says he stayed glued to the news as the investigation unfolded, thankfully to learn Casey was back in custody.
It's just hard to put into words, just a huge amount of relief knowing that that he was captured and he was fine, and just a lot of sadness too for Vicky White, because this was a complete shock to the community.
Williams is currently in Alabama waiting for Casey White's return. He hopes the case goes to trial so he can learn why Casey robbed his family of the person whom they all love so much. Next on the Big 7 tonight, more people are being killed by guns than ever before in our country. According to the CDC, the firearm homicide rate has gone up by 35% in recent years. In 2020, guns were involved in 79% of all homicides. And homicide rates went up across all age groups, with the highest rate in the age group of 10 to 44 years. According to the CDC director, a comprehensive approach is needed to help reduce these deaths, involving policymakers on every level to work together with health, education, justice, and social service agencies. On the Big 7 right now, for many Knoxville families, the ongoing baby formula shortage is not getting any easier. In fact, some say it's gotten worse. We've been telling you about this for months now. Parents struggling to find the formula their infants need. Experts say it's due to several factors, including supply chain issues, rising inflation, and previous recalls of baby formula products. According to an ABC report, Tennessee is among 6 states in particular that saw up to or over 50% of baby formulas sold out in stores. In response, the Knoxville nonprofit Helping Mamas is doing just that, organizing donations like clothing and diapers and stocking baby formula, though right now there's less of it.
I think it started as a shortage, and when we've had other shortages, there's other things that can be put in place, but this isn't a shortage anymore. It's a crisis, and it doesn't matter what store you visit in what area of town, we're seeing it everywhere.
But you can't. What can you do to get help, or at least get by? The Knoxville Health Department advises being willing and able to shop at different stores to get you through the next week. And remember, mixing formulas is okay for most babies, but of course, work with your pediatrician or doctor for any medical advice.